And since we're tripping so far from our normal playground, well, we're gonna take every chance we can to stretch our Texan legs and do things we can't do within the modern border of Texas, including hike a 14er. That is a peak over 14,000 feet. Today we're hiking Princeton. A towering peak topping out around 14,200 feet high. And I've asked my buddy and Colorado native Tom Brainerd to join us on this expedition. How many 14ers have you done?
I think it's 8. It might be 9, but there's a catch.
Okay.
There's 2 mountains here in Colorado that you can drive to the top.
Oh, do those count?
It does, because there's a lot of people who can't do what we're doing right now.
I see, yeah, for sure.
This is not an easy thing to do.
Sure.
It's
yeah, just the wake-up call was not an easy thing to do. Climbing a 14er is a bucket list item for hikers. Some make it their life's mission to hike all 58 here in Colorado. I've picked one for us that's challenging, they all are, but not impossible, as long as we can grind out the steps and the breaths. Okay, it's a little different when you live at 800 feet elevation. Deep breaths. It's like mountain yoga too. All right, so a little trail break. How we feeling, Daniel?
Awesome.
Are we good? Luke, Casey, how we feeling? Tom?
Feeling strong.
Party. It's just party up here. I'm gonna go text him for a second.
Yeah.
You know, every time you do a big mountain like this, you have to stop and take in the views, and you're like, this is amazing. And then you hike about 50 more feet, you're like, no, this is amazing. All right, so here we are. We are stepping above the tree line, which is about 11,500 feet. The oxygen is so thin up here, plants can't live. And by my lungs, neither can humans. No, this is not Mount Everest. There is no death zone on the 14ers.
Are you sure?
I'm
This
pretty.
feels like the death zone.
They're there, boy. They're there. Well, it seems the pika and marmots are doing just fine up here.
All right, Team Tripper, 12,000 feet.
Yeah, buddy.
5 right here. Very nice work.
1, 2, 3. Daytripper! That's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah. Dude, you're trucking this, man. It's like you live at this altitude or something.
It's like I have something to prove.
Soon we reach a point where it seems not even the grass can live.
We're now into scree fields.
Just endless boulders.
Endless.
Yeah, we're just gonna be like mountain goating the rest of the way, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna feel pretty burly from here on out.
Wow. Past this point, the trail is so hard to see, hikers use cairns made of stacked rocks to demarcate the path. I mean, to call some of this a trail is a vast overstatement. This is just a rock field. Folks have stepped on the rocks enough to where they're stabilized in place. You hope. Guys, I think we're low. Head up. This is madness. But even in the confusion, we can find some zen and some snow. But in old Texas, you're gonna have snowball fights even in July. All right, bend over, Greg. Sorry. I missed what I was aiming for, but it's a little better even.
Okay, 13,000.
Oh, nice.
You passed the test.
Closer and closer.
Very nice, Casey. Daniel, you are the man.
Here's where the effort really starts to pay off. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
What?
look at that,
there.
guys.
Good job, Casey. Yeah,
Wow.
that is unbelievable. You know what they call this, Luke? The saddle, baby. We're making it. We're close. I can smell it. And while the views get better, the hike gets harder.
So,
Where we at?
Brother Chet, 14,000 feet.
So one more step, I'm on a 14er.
Yes, sir, you
Dude.
are.
My gosh, y'all. Oxygen limited. Legs limited.
Chet,
I mean, yo.
called for the helicopter escort.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about getting down yet. I'm only thinking about getting up. Time is ticking before the midday storms blow in. Clouds are gathering as we pass a sobering memorial to a woman who lost her life right here in a lightning storm. Just taking a moment to honor, because what we're doing now is it's not without danger. A 14er like this requires serious considerations of time you start, what your safety plan is for getting off the mountain if an emergency happens. And we're praying that nothing happens today, but we do need to move it. And just when I think my legs are gonna mutiny against me, we make it. Oh, Greg, we've had some adventures, buddy.
This one's right up there with
All of them, man, all of them. Laying out before us are the highest peaks of Colorado.
So we've got Harvard, Columbia, Yale.
Okay.
How the Ivy League got into Colorado in such a prestigious way, I don't know. I don't know. And then beyond that, you know, honestly, you can probably see all the way to Elbert. Let's not forget Aspen, just over there.
That little town. You know, for people who come up here who believe in a creator God, right, who created the mountains, created the universe, that's me. I look out here and I just see this just beautiful work of art. And so what I always do anytime I hit a high point, you know, take a moment, spend some time just in prayer, thought, for me, certainly gratitude that I've got legs that'll carry me up a mountain like this, lungs that can breathe in this mountain air. I feel very blessed to have a crew that also enjoys this as much as I do. So I'm thankful for y'all. And all I gotta say at this point is, you're welcome, Colorado. You're welcome. And all we gotta do now is all those steps in reverse. But when we're down the mountain, boy, it feels good to be sitting down and moving without effort.
To see the full episode or to get info about how to visit this spot, trip on over to thedaytripper.com.